Hi guys, Richard Furman, Sun Street Mortgage. I'm a loan officer here in Maricopa, and today I just want to talk to you a little bit about renting versus owning. And the reason I want to bring this up is just yesterday I had two clients tell me, hey, the interest rates are going up, the market is going up as well, and if things just keep going up and up, I'm going to continue to rent. Well, here's the problem with that scenario and that line of thinking. So for example, today we're just going to say that your rent is $1,000 a month. That means, and we're going to look at this over 3 years. So $1,000 a month, that's $12,000 a year. That's $36,000 over the course of 3 years that you've paid to rent. And what'd you get for it? You really got a restricted form of living, right? Your landlord can pop by anytime and do an inspection. He could knock on your door tomorrow and say, hey, I'm selling my property, you have 30 days to vacate. You can't paint your walls a certain color. You can't have certain type of animals. You might have noisy neighbors. So while you've got a place to call home, it's really a restricted form of living that you don't have when you own. Now, for example, we're going to contrast that with purchasing a home around $130,000 with 0% down. So we're going to say you finance the whole thing. And it's going to be different for everyone, obviously, based on credit and risks to the loan, what kind of interest rate, the property taxes. But for our example, we're going to say principal, insurance, taxes, interest, all of it combined is $1,000 a month. So you're paying the same as the renter. So same thing, $36,000 over 3 years. Now here's the difference. The renter doesn't have anything. You really don't. I mean, you still have to make your rent payment to continue to live there. Same thing you're going to do with the owner, but you have that restricted form of living. And this $36,000 basically went to the trash. When you own a $130,000 property, $36,000 over the course of 3 years, here's what happens. Your $130,000 investment in a normal average market, we're going to say appreciation is 4%. Sometimes it's 2%, sometimes it's 6%, sometimes it's 8%, but for our example, we're going to say it's 4%. 4% a year is $5,200 a year that your home value goes up. That's $15,600. So your property is now worth $145,600. Okay? Now this $36,000 that you've been paying over the last 3 years, yes, a vast majority of it's going to insurance, taxes, interest, all of that, but about a third of it, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. For our example, we're going to say about a third goes to principal reduction. So $12,000 has went towards paying down this $130,000 investment. That means we only owe 3 years later, we minus 12, that's $118,000 we owe on our property. What's 145,600 minus 818,000? That's the equity you've built up in your home, and that's the difference. It doesn't matter where the interest rates are. It doesn't matter where the home values are going. If you have the opportunity to make a purchase, it is always 100% in your best interest to do so. If you'd like to learn more about this, contact me on my cell at 480-868-0050. I love helping families through the financing process. I'm here to help. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.